All right, family. How are we doing? How's everybody doing on this amazing Monday? Woo! You guys, I never go live on Monday, but I tell you, I've been changing my schedule around, so I never know when I'm going to go. You guys just pull up my page and just, see what's what. Okay. I'm so glad to see you here. Thank you for the ones that are joining my page. I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I am going to try to share my screen today. This is something very new for me, so I want you to bear with me. I want you to like and share. We're trying to get the algorithm up on this channel, trying to get more people to join. If you like this message, like and share, hit the bell so that you'll know when I'm coming back. Because I don't really stress that when you look at my page, but people, a lot of people say, well, why don't you, talk more about that? Okay. Go ahead. And if you write something and my name is not Gray and somebody's trying to send you to Cash App or whatever, don't do it. It's not me. Okay. Because I've heard different pages being scammed. So be very careful when you send in money to different people that's online. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say. Welcome. Thank you for taking time out, you guys. This is very new for me. So I am going to be comments. Okay. I am going to be trying to share my screen, but you saw the topic, right, you guys? Oh my God. I am so upset about this Peter Spencer person. I don't think enough attention is being drawn to him. Want to say a little bit about Sidney Poitier. We gave more love to Betty White than we did our brother Sidney Poitier. Don't ask me why. I'm gonna just say this, family. We are not going to get everybody, but the ones whose lives I touch, I want you to pass it on. I want you to like and share this page. I want you guys to shout it from the rooftop. We are B1, and we are going to be B1. I got a new TikTok, right, and I'm gonna share that link to you on my TikTok. It's hard. TRUTH. Oh, whoa. What am I doing here? I'm typing something, but Lord have mercy, I got a lot of stuff going on. Okay, let's try this again. It's Hard Truth, HARDTRUTHZ12 on TikTok. And you guys can go and check me out on TikTok. And I'm telling you, I have been battling on TikTok with some certain people. Let me just tell you, all people, skin folk and kinfolk, okay? People that look like me want to argue with me about my controversial message. It's controversial to them, but it's true for me because I've seen it. A lot of young girls come to me about this dating, and since I've been putting this out there about the dating of the white men, the Manzungas or whatever, I've had a lot of young Black women to come to me and say, "You are right. It is not. The grass is not greener on the other side." And let me tell you why. And I mean, I'm hearing some stories. One woman lost everything. I mean, babies, children, houses, you name it. Abuse started after they got married. First it was verbal, then it was abuse. So I'll tell you what, y'all can sit up here and talk noise. Some of these girls are miserable as hell. I'm just saying. They are dating the Mazungas and they think the grass is greener until they get over there. Then they see all this dookie in the yard. Okay. And let me tell you something, Black folk, we need to stop with this. All Black men hate Black women. They don't. Stop it. I've been battling that also. No, that's not true. I have a Black husband. Okay. And my Black husband, if that was true. If all black men hated Black women, why are we married to them? Why do we have black couples? We're not talking about black and white. We're talking about black men, Black women married. They're couples. That proves to me that that's not all Black men. That's just maybe a fourth, a third. I don't even think it's not even half. So you can't say that all Black men hate Black women. No, they don't. I'm married to one. And I'm telling you what, some of these Black men out here ain't thinking about these Beckys. They're not. I've talked to plenty of them. I've talked to them. You have to understand the ones that are dating these Beckys, the one with money, they don't want to share their wealth. They think these Beckys, they done went from a 10, which are queens, Black queens, to now they're digging in the garbage. They didn't went to a number 1. They didn't went to a 0. Because that's what they are. These women, white women, can't be trusted. Yes, you looking at them and you'll be, ask Dre. He's been with his wife. He was with her for 20 years. And then all of a sudden, she wanted divorce. They divorced, and now half his wealth is gone. Ask Tiger Woods. Ask Michael Jordan. Ask Scottie Pippen. Ask some of these ball players. Most of them, that are with white women that have divorced these white women and half of their wealth went with them. Okay. Because that's what's happening, honey. These women taking all of your money. And it's meant to do that. These women are trained from birth to get our men, okay? In high school, when they see the brainiacs, when they see the black guys that are really brainiacs and they know they're going to go places, and then when they see them in college and they see them taking these really smart classes, their mom teaches them, get them from birth, get them in elementary school, get them in high school, get them in college. They teach them, get them before they're established. And a lot of black women are waiting for these men to get established. They say, oh, I don't want a man at McDonald's. But I'm like, you want a man to work, right? Do you want a man to work or not? I heard one TikTok lady say, I don't want a man working at McDonald's. I'm like, girl, do you work? You probably, come on. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. You want a man that's working, okay? I don't care if it's at McDonald's, I don't care if it's a gas station, I don't care if you're a garbage man. He is bringing in some money. Guess what? You can help him to get to where he needs to be. You can bring him up and say, hey, let's start this business. If you have a business mindset and he does not, come on, bring him over. Honey, I want you to check my books. Maybe that he might be good at checking your books. He might be good at handyman. He might be good at, you got properties. You might can hire your husband to work on your properties for you. Let's stop with this. Well, I don't want a man if he's working at Burger King. If he's flipping hamburgers, he can get his catering business. Come on, let's think about that, ladies. Let's stop with all this crazy nonsense talk. I ain't never seen so much confusion in all my life with black folk. This is what integration has done for us. It has done more harm than good. I'm telling you, please, you guys, we're not going to get everybody. I know that. I promise you, I know that. And I know all skin folk ain't my kinfolk. I know that because I've been fighting on TikTok. I've been fighting these folk. And they kept, saying, well, we can trust them. And I have white in my family. And I'm like, okay, if you have white in your family and you sure that those some folk you can trust, okay. But I'm just talking about these strangers walking up that's trying to get in these black folk have groups, right? And these white folk coming up talking, can I join your group? And you go, yeah. No, they can't. Do you know them? You can donate to the group. You can't call no shots. You can donate. You can't join it because every time they want to join something, they want to co-opt it. They want to take it over. No, I don't need your money like that. You stay over there and I'm going to stay over here. We're going to do this right here. You can donate to my foundations, but you can't have a leadership position. No, I'm tired of us just not being focused because they get what you, and another thing I've seen where a lot of black people, one white person, like remember that movie, The Blind, oh God, what was the Blind Side, right? Where the white family comes in and they pick up the black boy and they help him and they, he graduates and they get up to college and blah, blah, blah. Okay, I understand that. That right there, okay, I don't know if they had another side to that or not, but they did help that young man. Okay, I understand that. I'm talking about those type of people that you can trust, that they're with you and they're really trying to help you and they really, helped you. And I've heard people say, well, if it wasn't for a white person, our family would be in the street. Okay, I understand. That's one. But you taking that one and you lumping the whole group and say, oh, we can trust all of them because that one helped my family. And oh my God, they paid our rent and we would have been put out on the street, but now we're not. And that one family did blah, blah, blah for me. But you lumping the whole group of white folks say, oh, I can trust all of them. That don't mean that. That does not mean that you can trust all of them because one helped your family out. That's one that helped you. Okay, what about the ones that are hanging folk on trees? What about the ones that are shooting your children in the street? What about the ones that, come on. What about the ones in the judicial system? I'm telling you, some of these words, you guys help me. Y'all pray for me. In the judicial system, okay? I know I probably said it wrong, but what about that? Look at these prosecutors who's refusing to prosecute these white folk that's harming black folk. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna show you the story, and this one gonna blow your mind. Okay, when I saw it, I saw it too last week, but I didn't report on it because I couldn't find it until I found out his name. I mean, I was trying even on my live to find it, but I couldn't even before the live find it. But this week I got his name, so I was able to find it, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I was searching too. We're gonna talk about that, but let's really look at this. Let's really look at this. Y'all trusting these people, going off hunting with them, you're going fishing with them, you're going on the boat trips with them, you're going to spend the night at their house, and you're the only black, and you come up dead, and there's holler self-defense, or they're holler, oh, she was smoking a blunt before she went to bed, so that's how she fell off the balcony. Nobody in the house was arrested when my little woman who last week we talked about who fell over the balcony, right? Nobody was arrested. So somebody got a chance to kill her on purpose. And you know these people are not going to jail for murdering you, right? I'm just saying, Aubrey, that was the first ever in history, look it up, that white folk actually got convicted for life in prison for killing a black person. That's the first time in history. But don't get it twisted, because that judge still has some stuff going on with him, okay? But I'm just trying to help y'all to understand these folks still dangerous. And I know, we will not get them all. I know, I understand that. And I'm going to pull my page up to let me know if I'm on target or not. How is it going here? Are we on live? Okay, I think we're on live, but it's still, let me see. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Let me see. All right, let's see. I don't see where it's let me. Mine is on. Okay, hold on. Let me see what's going on. I'm sorry, you guys. I just want to make sure that my live is going okay. They have me on now. I'm going to turn it down. Sorry, you guys. Just want to make sure, because sometimes they be clowning with my live, and I understand that. I know this truth is, sometimes, honey, people can't handle my truth. They can't handle it. I mean, on TikTok, boy, we was battling on TikTok. I'm telling you, one little woman kept going back and forth with me. And I'm made for the battle. I get excited too. And she was, oh, you get excited. I'm like, girl, I'm emotional about black folk. I'm emotional, period. When it comes to my people, I get emotional. When I start getting a little loud, y'all see me on my lives. When I really get into my lives, I get a little loud, right? Y'all forgive me. But I'm telling you, I'm going back and forth because these black folk think that they can trust these white folk. They think that these white folk got their back. I keep telling black folk, these white folk are not as dedicated to you as you are to them. You may call them your best friend, but they're not calling you theirs. And I'm gonna tell you what, once you get into a predicament where you have to trust them, don't get let down and you ain't got no heat. Don't get let down, you ain't got no food. Don't get let down and you out there in the woods by yourself. Okay, like this brother hanging around all them white friends. And this is what the white man said to him. He said, oh, you proud you got 5 white friends, huh? This is what he said to him. You proud you got 5 white friends, huh? How you feel now? You proud this is what the man kept saying. But you have to understand, we keep thinking that they look at us like we look at them. Their heart is totally different than ours. They don't look at us the way we look at them. They don't. They don't feel the same way we feel. But let me help you out. I'm going to show you this story. Y'all help me out. I'm going to try to, yes, thank you. Welcome. I'm getting ready to try to do this sharing of my screen now. You know, I'm bad with this electronic stuff. So I'm going to try to share my screen. You guys stick with me. If my live start acting crazy, let me know, because last time I was in the midst, I think I was about done, and it had snowed out here. So the cable went down and it was a mess for a couple of days. So, but you guys let me know how my live is going so far, but I am going to try to share my screen. I'm not good at this, but I want you guys to help me out here. But we have to stop thinking that these people got our backs. And I keep saying, I know that we're not going to get everybody. We can't, I know it, but we keep calling enemies friends. We have forgotten, and we're not teaching our children about the past of the Mazungas. I'm going to call them Mazungas. Okay. That's the white folk. Okay. We've not taught our children, and we are failing to teach them how dangerous these people are. So they're looking at them, they're going to school with them. And even in school, they don't treat you right. Even in school, we can see how the difference is. But we've been abused for so long that we have gotten to believe that their abuse is normal for us. Their abuse, that we have to take their abuse, that their abuse is normal. No, being abused is not normal. Come on, you guys. What in the world? We got to stop. We're getting this thing twisted. I keep telling people, don't get mad at the messenger. Get mad at the message. Okay? We know these people. These people are the same people that hung our people in the past, that cut babies out of their stomach, right? What happened when they cut the babies out the stomach? They stomped the baby's head. These are people that's still hanging you today. We still had a hanging, maybe a couple months ago or 1 month ago, when there was a 72-year-old black woman that was hung on it was like this was in the beginning of like a stairway. They was going into somebody's property, but it was in like the doorway. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. these are still the same people. That's their children. They train their children how to be racist. They train their children how to hate black folk. Y'all don't believe me. I'm telling you, I don't understand how are we forgetting this. Then when stuff happened, I seen a girl that came on either Facebook, and she did a Facebook Live, and it turned into a YouTube where the Chinese man had said something that he wasn't serving black people at his restaurant because somebody previous before her had came in there and stole some food. But you're gonna blame all people, all black folk for that? Good, okay. What we should have done was boycott him, shut his business down, and let him know that you need us. White folk don't eat your food like that, okay? Black folk don't want to go to Chinese places and get chicken wings from Chinese people. What? Who wants chicken wings from them? I don't eat Chinese food. I'm just saying. But I wouldn't dare eat their food. But I'm just saying, you have black folk that we love other folk food. We love their food more than we love ours. I don't know what that is. But if you love Chinese food like that, go and open up your Chinese place yourself. You feel me? But we have, I really don't understand what's it going to take, because I've been trying to help us understand, but we seem to keep forgetting who our enemies are. We keep calling these folk friends. Now we marrying them. I'm telling you, they're not safe. And I don't know what it's going to take. And even some of the women that's married to them now, they're miserable because they get married to these women and they finding out these white dudes crazy. They all on manic depressants. They all crazy. And we don't understand until after we marry. We're so glad to get with one. You be like, oh my God, I got one. And that thing, the craziest thing on the block. Okay. But let's talk about my boy. And I do want to kudos black people. We got to do better as far as Sidney Poitier. He died, and I didn't see the media talking about him. I didn't see any black media talking about him at all. We gave more concern and more comments toward Betty White. Who cares? Sidney Poitier was a legend, honey. And nobody said anything. I didn't see no shows about him. I didn't see anything. And I'm like, why aren't we caring about our own? Just like when the Arbery trial was, we gave more attention to Kyle Rittenhouse than Arbery. Ahmaud Arbery, why? Why are we doing that? We are so dedicated to them. Anything they do, we're like so pleased to be involved, so pleased to be, able to comment, so pleased to be in those circles. Those are dangerous circles, family. Stop it. They're not. Those people are dangerous. I don't know why y'all don't see that, but that's a story for another day. But let me get with my sharing. Let me share my little screen here, and we're gonna talk about my fellow Peter. Peter Spencer, you guys. I hope you guys looked him up. I'm trying something new. I don't know how it's gonna work, but y'all help me out here. I don't know how it's gonna work. But let me go up here at the top here and share my screen. Yes. And okay, I got one part of it. Let's go up here and show this right here. Let's see if I'm going to be able to do it. You guys, wish me luck here. I'm so bad with this. Share. Okay. Oh my goodness, I think I'm doing it. Let's see. Hold on, you guys. Let me see. Can I do this? Oh, Lord, I don't know if I can do it like that. Hold on. I didn't see where it changed on my thing. Let's see. Stop sharing. No, I want to share. A reality. Okay, hold on, you guys. I'm going to try to go up there and see. But we're trying to talk about Mr. Peter and Peter Spencer. I hope everybody saw that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I'm so bad at this. You guys help me. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to just try to do it this way here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Okay, I think it's showing. I think so. Okay, you guys, look at this. Okay. Racial animosity. Activist family says justice system is not acting swiftly enough to arrest man they believe is responsible for killing a black man in Pennsylvania during a camping trip. Now, I told y'all about going away with these people, right? Okay. I'm see if I can get the video up. Let me see if I got the video first. Let me see if I can get the video. Hold on. I may want to do this first. I just wanted you guys to hear this. Okay. Here we go, you guys. Listen up. Okie dokie. Can we do this? Okay, here we go.
That's right. Tonight, there's a growing demand for answers in Peter Spencer's homicide. According to state police, a 25-year-old man was taken into custody and multiple guns were found on scene. But as of now, no charges have been filed.
We can't help but wonder if there was some racial animus here and if this possibly could be a hate crime.
BPEP CEO Tim Stevens talked with us after demanding an immediate investigation and prosecution into the killing of 29-year-old Peter Spencer, a Jamaican immigrant and Pittsburgh resident.
I found this story beyond tragic. We decided that we needed to send a letter to some of the key powers that be in Pennsylvania.
State police say Spencer, who had a fiancée and unborn child, was found shot on Carl's Road in Rockland Township in the early morning hours of December 12th.
We're talking 6 bullets into the chest, 2 into the buttocks, and 1 we have a different opinion, either through the mouth or from the neck and out of the mouth.
According to Stevens, Spencer's fiancée dropped him off to go hunting in Venango County with a man he had visited in the past and several other white men.
This time, he was taken directly into the woods and not to this person's mother's home. To the fiancée, she didn't feel totally comfortable with that.
Less than 24 hours later, when she went to pick up Spencer, he was dead. Stevens says the man who was taken into custody claimed self-defense,
which we think is a defenseless defense, an unexplainable defense.
So far, police have only released an initial report and did not include any details about the suspect or possible motive. But BPEP is calling for justice, saying the self-defense narrative is unacceptable, offensive, and beyond troubling.
This is serious, and people need to know they can't do this in Pennsylvania, or hopefully anywhere in the nation.
I reached out to the Venango County District Attorney about this case. He said it was an ongoing investigation and he had no comment at this time. Meanwhile, Spencer's family has set up 2 different GoFundMe pages, one for legal fees and the other for funeral expenses. We have that information up on our website.
All right, you guys. I'm gonna read a little bit of the story as far as Spencer's concerned. I don't understand why in 2022 we're still wondering if this was racial or not. Okay, as you heard, they shot this boy 6 times in the chest, 2 times in the butt, and through his mouth or through his neck and back of the head. So let me just read a little bit. An African American voters' right organization is calling for police in Pittsburgh to arrest individuals responsible for the death of the Black man. Despite weeks passing since his death, Pennsylvania state police have only questioned people in connection with the case. Local station reports that initially a 25-year-old white man can't get his name. I've tried to get his name and cannot get his name. Okay. Said that 25-year-old white man was detained in connection to the shooting death of a Jamaican immigrant, Peter Renardo Spencer, 29. Several guns were also retrieved from the location where the unarmed man was taken in by police. Okay, this is our brother. Okay, Black Empowerment Project wants answers regarding why no charges have been filed, and that's true. If it had been at my house and a white boy or a white woman had came up missing or would have been shot dead in my house 6 to 9 times, would I be in jail? Yeah, I'd be in jail. Okay. But I don't understand why these people, why does it take so long? Even with Ahmaud Arbery, it took them almost 3 months to arrest somebody, right? Why is it taking so long when they kill or harm Black people? Why is it taking so long to get justice? Why is it taking so long for them to go to jail? Why is it taking so long for them to bring charges? Why is it taking so long for them to bring up charges against these people? Let's continue. Spencer was found with multiple gunshot wounds in the western Pennsylvania town of Rockland Township. I don't know anything about Pennsylvania. I don't know if that's a racist area or not. I have no idea. In the early morning hours of December 12th, the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette reports. Police discovered his body in someone's front yard. Troopers were alerted of a shooting that occurred between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. Why was he still with them all that time? If you're going hunting, or if that's what you're saying you're doing, why are you hunting till 1 and 2 in the morning? How long does it take to hunt? That's what I'm saying. On Wednesday, December 29th, the Pittsburgh police released an initial report, but has stated that an ongoing investigation is awaiting additional autopsy results. Why do you need an additional autopsy result, a toxicology report, ballistics report, lab results to be submitted? These people said that it was self-defense. How do you shoot somebody? How many times do you have to shoot somebody for him to say self-defense? This boy was shot 9 times. How is it self-defense? What shot killed him? First one didn't kill him. The one in the neck didn't kill him, or the one in the mouth didn't kill him. The 6 in the chest didn't, or the 2 in the butt didn't. What shot killed him? And when is it overkill? When is it not self-defense? I don't understand that. Help me out here. Okay. Only after analyzing of the evidence is complete. Okay. They're not going to give out any results. And my thing is, why is there nobody arrested? Because this was not self-defense. That dude should be in jail until results happen, until these toxicology results come through. He should be in jail. Okay. After analysis of the evidence is completed, the Venango County District Attorney, we need to find out who he is. We'll review all reports on the case and then make a recommendation on charges. Okay. He should already have some charges, or know at least some pending charges, something. He can always downgrade, but at least arrest him and give them something. The authorities also revealed that there was some sort of gathering that involved alcohol and gunplay. Okay, now we finna go white splaining here. Okay, they finna make it okay. Well, either he was drinking, he was smoking, and then something happened with the gun. I don't care what happened. The boy is dead. The man is dead with 9 bullet shots. So it doesn't matter what happened. Somebody did something, and I don't care what. Ain't nobody else get shot. Ain't nobody else hurt but him. He dead. Nobody else got shot. Has a self-defense 9 times. Okay, family, don't let me get to hollering here. I'm gonna try to stay calm. Please help me stay calm, y'all. Okay. And since the original detainment of 25-year-old white man, now they're not giving his name, 3 other people were brought in for questioning by troopers. All of them should have been detained. They were released by the DA pending additional evidence. The investigation will also be continued by the state police Trooper E Major case team. Okay, Troop E Major case team. Okay, and members of the agency Heritage Affairs and section that is responsible for training officers on how to handle hate bias related crimes. My thing is, you got all these people, but you're working within the same department. So can they be fair? We've seen that they can in the past. So why is it that we don't have our own investigatory team? This is what I'm saying about Black folk. We should have our own team to go in there and be investigating along with them. I'm just saying. You think we're going to get the right? You think they're going to come up and give you the truth? I don't think so. William Anderson, chair of the Algally County Democratic Black Caucus. What is that? Like they're going to do something. Has been working closely with the Spencer family since the death and spoke about the trauma this has caused them, the family. This was a whole family that came to this country seeking a better life, and their life is destroyed, he said. You don't hang around with crackers when you come to this country. You see on the news what happened to Black folk in the country, but you're going to come to the country and think you're going to hang with the same people that's killing us, and they're not going to kill you because, oh, I'm Black, I'm not one of them, and I came from Jamaica, I came from Haiti, I came from wherever. I'm not like them, I'm different, so maybe we can be friends. Okay, how's that working out for you? Let's keep going. I'm just sick of them. I've heard this I've heard this when a lot of people that's not African Americans, that they come over here, and I've seen it. I've seen where the Africans come over here and they be cooning around. I work with one. That dude was terrible. I had to get him told a couple of times. But my thing is, they don't believe what we say. They don't know what we've experienced as far as slavery. They don't understand the traumas that we've gone through. They, even though they were colonized, they weren't colonized like us. We went through a horrible thing that they didn't even understand. They don't even understand half of what we've gone through. But my thing is, you come here, you're supposed to get with people that you know. You're supposed to get with your own. You're supposed to start hanging out and start coming up with some plans. You know, how we gonna fix this problem, or what can we do to help? Plan, instead of you coming over here and get with our enemies and trying to partner up with them. This is what's happening when you partner up with our enemies. I keep telling y'all, stop going around calling these people friends. They're not. He thought he was so in with the in group. Now I can go hang out with them. I'm going hunting to my buddies. I'm going to get I'm going to go drink some, drink, and I'm going to get some drugs. I'm going to get high. We're going to get turned up, and you turned up dead. Okay. I'm just saying. It will never be the same. This is not America. What the heck? Okay. Y'all pray for me. Let me calm down. Because I got triggered right there when I heard that. This is what I'm saying about y'all. This is what I'm saying, Black people. We have got to stop saying this is not America. It has always been America for us. It's not America for them, but this is America for us. So when you have these foreigners coming over here, hollering, this is not America. I don't know what news you've been looking at. I don't know. You must be walking around with blinders or earplugs in your ears, or you must not be watching TV, because when they kill one of our children nationwide, it's on TV. Am I correct? Yes. So why are you still, even Black folk in America, say, this is not America? What do you mean? Where have you been? What you mean it's not America? This has always been America. And haven't they always been hanging us? Haven't they always been arresting us? Haven't they always been traumatizing us? You have, even now today, Victoria's Secrets put a woman out the store, okay, because somebody else Black was stealing. She wasn't even there at the time. The woman put her out. The manager put her out. You got Starbucks, who came against those two brothers. Those two brothers said, "Oh, we don't want anything. We just want $1 and want you to come up with some programs." That was another story. That's stupid within itself. You're gonna tell them whatever. We've had different instances. We had an incident here in North Carolina where a guy got into it in line with a white guy, Black guy with his wife. They leave no, he was on lunch break. He wasn't with his wife. Him and the white guy got into it. The white guy got his food, left the store, was waiting outside for the Black guy. Black guy come out with his food. The white guy said, "Now, what was that you said?" Bam, shot him in his face and killed him. I'm just saying, we've got to stop doing this. Yes, Brother Maurice. Yes. The racial makeup of the township was 98. Oh, wow. Woo. Okay. That right there. Okay, that explains it. My brother says the racial makeup of that township was 98.25 white and 0.24 African American. Okay, see, this is what I'm saying. We think because we move next to them, we think we move in their area, that we're moving up. You're not moving up. How many times have Black folk moved into a Black neighborhood? Prime example. You remember the man that shot up the store? He had went to the nursery, the church, and they had just it was a nursery in the church. All the kids had left. They locked the door. The man came up trying to get into the church. What if he had got into the church with all them babies? Thank God he didn't. He knocked on the door, couldn't get in. Door was locked. So he went to the grocery store. Grocery store had a lot of people, but it was like 2 Black people. It was a Black woman that her daughter said she had just moved here from Virginia, and she was thinking she was moving into a better neighborhood. Okay, better neighborhood is around all white folk. We think we're better because we done moved into a all white neighborhood. I don't want to go to an all white school. I don't want to work with all white folk. I don't want to live around all white folk. We have got to get that mentality out of there. We have got to get rid of that mentality, thinking because I'm living with a white guy or I'm living around the white folk that I'm living in a better neighborhood. That's not true. A lot of stuff happen. They can come into your neighborhood and they're good, but you go into their neighborhood, you're going to come up dead, or you're going to be harassed. You're going to get crosses burned in your yard. I remember when we were little, and I grew up in Indiana, and some of them parts of Indiana was terrible, like but Valpo and Maryville. Well, Maryville wasn't that bad, but Valpo, Portage, and Crown Point was horrible. And you had a guy that owned a Shell service station, right? He didn't move out there in Crown Point with all them white folk. Do you not know they burned a cross in his yard? This was back in the 80s, okay? They was burning crosses in this man's yard then. He thought he was something. He thought he was going to go and live around the white folk and be safe. Okay, y'all keep thinking that these devils are not dangerous. They're dangerous. I don't know how many times we got to keep telling y'all that. Somebody died just like Peter Spencer. He came over here. Oh, this is not America. This is America. This is what you're looking at. What do you mean this ain't America? What is it? It's always been like this. They've always been lynching you. They've always been putting you in jail for a small amount of crime, giving you a who was the little boy that got like 64 years, 65 years? Who does that? Who gets 65 years? Tell me. I bet the Aubrey, the people the men that murdered Aubrey, I guarantee you they'll get out before the little black boy who got 65 years. This is America. Stop saying that. You guys are blinded. When I hear comments like that, I just want to slap somebody because it don't make no sense. Tell me this is not America. And I am even further outraged that this is someone that came from another country and was slaughtered, shot 9 times. Why are you outraged because they came from another country? That makes no sense to me. Black folk here in this country getting shot 9 times. What was the boy that got shot in the back? Jacob. He got shot 9 times and was paralyzed. But you shocked? Oh, Lord, please help me. I'm trying to stay calm, y'all. I'm going to check my blood pressure in a minute because I'm trying to stay calm. This stuff right here I'd be ready to slap somebody. I'm just saying. According to Anderson, okay, who was a CEO, BP, CP, whatever, CEO Tim Anderson, his fiance, Carmela, we got another Carmela King, dropped him off in Venango County to go hunting. She dropped him off to go hunting. Now let's look at that picture. She dropped him off to go hunting. Okay, hold on. Let me just keep going because I don't want to. Okay. With a friend. You hear anything wrong with this sentence? Let me start this sentence again. Carmela King dropped him off to go hunting with a what? A friend. And when she returned to pick him up at least 24 hours later, he was dead. The frenemy. That's what it should have been, the frenemy. According to the family, was arrested and claimed that the slaying was self-defense. After 9 bullet wounds, he got shot in his chest 6 times, his butt twice, and either through his mouth or in the back of his neck. And the bullet came out his mouth. What part of that is self-defense? I don't hear a story where, we was wrestling for the gun, but 9 times? And he got out of jail saying that he shot this boy self-defense, but he shot him 9 times. This is not making sense to me. Do you actually believe that I could shoot a white woman? Me, myself, I ain't gonna put me in it. A black person, period, can shoot a white person, a white woman, or white man 9 times and say self-defense and not be in jail right now. And this happened December 12th, if I'm not mistaken. So it's almost a month ago, and they still not been arrested. It took Ahmaud Arbery, it took his killers 3 months to be even arrested. Okay. But this is not America. Okay. Let me keep going. Because the more I read, the more I get upset. Okay. But the one mistake I see with this sentence, he kept calling him friends. This is not a friend. Okay. The PP rep said, which we think is a defenseless defense, an unexplainable defense. We can't help but wonder if there was some racial animosity and if this possibly could be a hate crime. Okay. Why are we wondering if it was any racial animosity? Why is it? I guess, black folk need to be called niggas for you to understand it is racial. I guess we can't go by their past actions to consider it a hate crime. We got to be called in our face niggas in order. I'm sorry, I shouldn't do that because they're going to start messing with algorithm. Let me see what you're saying, Tania. Miss Maria, I'm guessing his fiance is black. Yes, she is black. I don't know if she's FBA. She should have known better as well. Yes, but I think she tried to tell him, but she said she was feeling a little that it was something wrong. Now, you know what? Y'all men gonna have to start listening, because sometimes women can feel stuff. Because I know with me, I can feel stuff sometimes. And we are our husband's keepers, okay? We are there to help them. We are there. We're not there to be in charge. That's not what I'm saying, but we are their helpmates. I tell my husband, I said, he got the front and I got the back. It's almost, you know how we turn and we're faced like this, and he's facing the front and I'm facing the back. So if I see my job is to have his back, right? So if I see fire and I got your back, and I'm telling you, honey, I'm seeing some smoke over there in the distance over there. He's not going to see back there, right? I'm there to see that. I'm going to feel that. So I'm supposed to be able to say, honey, something's not right with this. I don't think you should go. I'm feeling really weird with this. And I'm feeling like it's not good. It's not a good idea. He should have listened, because his wife, sometimes us women can feel stuff, because sometimes our men, you know, they so business minded, which is cool. That's what they're supposed to do. But sometimes your woman got your back as far as emotionally, and as far as feeling stuff. We can feel stuff. I can dream, and I can lay down and have a dream and be like, okay, something going on here, because I get it through my dreams. My dreams will tell me what's happening, what's coming up, what's getting ready to happen. I can feel that. So for him, it should have been, well, honey, let me check some things out. He should have investigated a little more. But my thing is, if my husband say, honey, I don't think you need to do that today, something I'm not feeling right, I'll be like, okay, honey, I got you. Because obviously he's feeling something that I'm not. So that communication right there should have been, he should have been like, okay, he should have been feeling something, but he didn't. But his wife did. His fiance did. She was supposed to feel it. It was for her to feel. But maybe whatever that was going on, he didn't trust her enough to be like, well, let me investigate it. Or was he like, well, they're my boys and my friends, and and they ain't gonna do me like that. You know how we do. They ain't gonna do me like that. I'm good. Well, yeah, you just worry too much. I'm gonna go over here. We're gonna have a couple drinks. We're gonna smoke some blunts. We're gonna turn it up a little bit, and I'll be back. That's probably what he said. But my thing is, when your wife is telling you, hey, honey, I'm smelling smoke. I see some smoke over there. Okay, you can't see it because I got your back and my eyes back there. Okay. But when your wife tell you that, you're supposed to at least investigate it, at least listen to see maybe it is something to this. Let me check some things out. That's not what happened. Okay. This is what happened. Y'all got to work together. We're going to be married. We got to work together. Because just like my husband, well, honey, Cassie, I don't think you need to do that right now. And sometimes I'll be like, well, but I'm going to listen, because that's my head right there. That's my king. He got my back. He's not going to let nothing happen to me. He's not going to allow me to be harmed. Okay. So we need to start listening. And when my husband tell me something, well, I think so-and-so need to happen. We need to check. Okay, honey, I'm going to investigate it to see what's what, why are you feeling like that? I'm going to ask questions. And if she could have said, well, I had a dream. Or she could have said, well, I'm just really feeling really nervous in my gut, and this just don't feel right, blah, blah, blah. But, we want to do what we want to do. Whether I may tell us to or not, we want to do what we want to do. And sometimes y'all men need to start listening, because y'all so busy sometimes. And us women, we got time to sit here and think. We got time to feel the surroundings. We got time. I could walk up to somebody's house and be like, I don't know if that's a good idea. Or I could ride in the area and be like, ooh, this area, something going on, or something went on. I can feel that. My husband knows that. We have to know our mate's gifts. We have to understand our gifts. Okay, let's continue. So BP replied, a rep said, which we think was a defenseless. Okay, I think I read that. This is serious, and people need to know they cannot do this in Pennsylvania or hopefully anywhere else in the nation. And they have. So I don't know why this is, I guess he had to say something for the news. There is nothing in the information released by police to say that anyone claims self-defense in the shooting of Spencer. Okay. The family has set up two crowdfunding efforts, one to support his memorialization cost. Okay. Y'all help me, to help start a restaurant in his honor, and another for legal expenses. His sister is Talia Spencer, wrote in the funeral GoFundMe, my brother Peter Spencer was murdered in cold blood. She added that the man who invited Spencer camping was a co-worker. And why didn't she put his name in the obituary so we can understand and know who is this person, who then bought 3 of his own friends and a girlfriend? Now him and Spencer was supposed to go, just him and Spencer, right? But he done bought 3 other people plus a girlfriend, so it's 5 of them, right? Okay. All of whom are white. He was only black, right? But he going hunting. But he was the hunted, right? Okay. Keep on trusting these devils. Now, all of these stories we come up with, and we be telling you, I have a whole YouTube page telling you stuff about what they did and how different cases dealing with them. But y'all don't understand that when I come to y'all, and I be like, you guys are dangerous. People black folk get mad at me because I'm telling you truth. And one lady even said, oh, you racist. Let me tell y'all, black folk cannot be racist. We don't have any power. We cannot, we don't have power to do anything bad or good results as far as anything. We don't have power. We don't have that power to cause harm to them. We don't have power to shut their jobs down. We don't have power to stop them from getting bank loans. We don't have power to stop them from getting a job. We don't have power to stop them from getting a car loan. Now, let's look at racism. Racism is with a group of people having power, bad or good, over another group, okay? White folk got the power right now, so far, to stop you from getting a job, right? Because you got a white manager that you had to go through to get that job. You got a white loan officer to go through to get that house. If you're going to buy it on credit. Now, if you got cash, that's cool. You still got that white realtor for some folk that go through white realtors. You still got that white person to get that car finance, right? You still got that white person. See, you have to understand what racism is. Racism is having power over another group of people that you can impact their life, bad or good. That's what a racist is. Now, is that black folk? So now I want you guys, black folk, to stop saying that black people are racist. We can be prejudiced, but we can't be racist. Okay? That's the difference. Okay, I'm glad we cleared that up. So I don't want to hear nobody else say, oh, black folk racist. We can't be racist. Okay? But let's finish. Okay, let's finish. As you come in, like and share, you guys, we're going to get the algorithm up. Okay? Now, you already said, she said that these were what? Her brother's friends. Okay? Had 5 white folk. Had a girl and the guy that invited him, about 2 or 3 other guys with him. Why you need all them people? You going hunting? And why would you go hunting? You couldn't have went. No, couldn't have went nowhere. I didn't go nowhere. I don't go to eat at white folk house. They invite you for Christmas. Y'all go over there. You gonna eat their food? I'm not eating behind them. They bring stuff to work. I'm not eating behind them. No, y'all stop that. That's not, no, come on, because you know they nasty. They have the dog bowl. Your plate is his dog, the dog's bowl. No, dog that ate out that plate and you sitting up there eating out the plate now. No, stop. That's nasty. Okay. She later described her brother as friendly and outgoing. I wish she would call this out the way she would. I wish she would call it out though. I wish she would call it out for what it really was. The other was set up by his fiance. She shares more details about the last night she saw Spencer. He was involved in invited on a camping trip by a friend on Saturday, December 12th. Okay. This invitation ultimately resulted in Peter being shot multiple times while in the presence of 5 white men. He was the only black individual at the campsite and is being portrayed as the aggressor. He's being portrayed as the aggressor. Even self-defense, 9 bullets. Okay, she wrote. All right. Okay, I'm just saying. 9 times. Self-defense. At one point, did he die? What happened? Nobody can tell you nothing that happened. This is the only story you get. Oh, he was an aggressor. It was self-defense. This is what I'm saying about white folk. They can do this. Now, if it had been you, you'd had to have the who, what, when, and where, and the why. They didn't need that. They had I'm white and I say so card. I said that he was aggressor. I said it's self-defense, so it's self-defense. I'm going home. Good night and goodbye. And that's exactly what they did. Okay, I'm just saying. Y'all can't do that. Y'all can't call it self-defense and go home, can you? Okay. The Franklin State Trooper's office will not give Peter's family nor myself any information regarding this incident. But if they was black, they had them on TV news, wouldn't it? Would they have today? They had their faces big as Dookie on TV. Oh, this is what happened. They killed, they ambushed. It would have been, oh, they ambushed this white man. It was 4 gang thugs, and this is what they did. They would have ambushed. They would have had a whole write-up about this thing. I didn't see none of this on TV. She continued, we have been turned away several times while trying to reach out for information regarding what happened because they don't have a story. They're trying to give them time to get their story together. In doing so, I am forced to hire a criminal attorney to help investigate the matter and receive justice. That's ridiculous because they know a lot of black folk ain't got a lot of money. So they're going to hope and pray you let it go. Nobody going to let this go. No. More people. Where's your Jesse Jacksons? Where's your Al Sharptons? Where's your Black Caucus? Where is anybody to help with this case? In efforts to get justice, Stevens stated to WTAE that they wanted to send a formal note. I found this story beyond tragic. We decided that we needed to send a letter to some of the key members that be in Pennsylvania, he said. Now, what I need to say, y'all Pennsylvanians, you got some B1 in Pennsylvania. Y'all start replacing these, replace this judge, replace this mayor, replace the city council, replace the DA, okay, that's supposed to be bringing charges. Some of these people need to be replaced that's held these offices for so long. You see that these judges, and they're not doing their jobs. You see the DAs not doing their jobs. You need to bring them up on charges. You need to stop voting for them, for one, and going against their, they have law things, places where you can go and file charges on these judges that's not doing what they're supposed to do. Okay, the bar, you can bring charges up on them. You can file charges. We have to start doing something. This is why we need our own investigatory team, right? Okay, we are talking 6 bullets. Now listen to this one. We are talking 6 bullets into the chest. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry. 2 into the buttocks. Okay, so he shot 6 times in the chest, and then 2 went into his butt, and 1 we have a different opinion, either through the mouth or from the neck out of the mouth. Okay, so you mean to tell me that this was self-defense? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope we don't have no trolls here. All right. Y'all take care of them trolls for me. I think y'all can block them some kind of way. I'm busy right now. I ain't got time to mess with them people. They're crazy. You get to talking about them, they get mad because they don't want their truth out. They don't want you to tell your children. That's what that critical race theory is about. They don't want you to tell your children about how they treated your ancestors. They want to block anything that's going to bring their truth out. This is how black folk forget how dangerous they are, because they want to do whatever they can to stop you from bringing their truth out. Okay, let me continue on. Okay. Okay, 6 bullets into the chest, 2 into the buttocks, and 1, we have a different opinion, either through the mouth or from the neck out of the mouth, he continued. Okay, the letter demanded decisive actions be taken in this case, was sent to various governmental officials, such as U.S. Attorney General. We need to find out who that is. Well, here it is, Merrick. His name is Merrick, Merrick. Garland, Pennsylvania Governor Tim Wolf, the Vengo County DA office, and also forwarded the press. We need to find out who that DA of that office is, and we need to get with that DA because we need some justice here. This case, we are not going to lie there with this, you guys. Okay, so let me tell you, the Attorney General was Merrick, Merrick Garland. Pennsylvania Governor was Tim Wolf, and they didn't give the DA's office name, but we should find out, and it's with the Vengo County DA's office, Venango County DA's office. I'm gonna spell it again, Venango County's DA office. Okay, and then also they forwarded it to the press. We demand the immediate investigation of this murder, that's what it is, a murder by the Vengo County District Attorney, the U.S. Attorney General, and the PA State Attorney, the Pennsylvania State Attorney General, and that this murder be considered as a hate crime. Now, all this stuff that happened to black folk, we still don't have a hate crime, but they gave it to Chinese, right? They gave it to the Asians. Biden, your brother black folk that you gave the highest office to, he deemed gave them a bill for a hate crime and still ain't gave you nothing. Okay, gave them a bag with the hate crime bill. Okay, I'm just saying. And an act of domestic terrorism, the letter stated. Okay, let me see if it's any more. Family of Ahmaud Arbery. Okay, I'm just saying this is ridiculous. We have to do better. We have got to do better. We'll see if we can find any more. Now, this is a guy. Okay, I see that they have a GoFundMe. Okay, looking at the Spencer shooting incident. I see a GoFundMe. I don't know, Peter Spencer GoFundMe page. Let me go to, okay, I don't see. Wish I can have more information. And it's just the telling you now his fiance was pregnant. His fiance was pregnant, and it happened December 11th. On December 11th, December 12th, his body was found. Now this is January 10th, almost a month later, and we still don't have any charges. Tell me why. Tell me why we don't have any charges. I don't understand. They had a call from 2:30 in the morning. Dispatch call. Authorities arrived at the venue and found Peter dead at the scene with 9 gunshot wounds. Now that right there, here he is again, you guys. Those people should have been arrested immediately. Now you tell me why they weren't arrested. Why weren't they arrested? That's what I don't understand. I have an issue with this. I have an issue with this. Tell me why they weren't arrested. And I'm going to tell you something about Black folk. We do these lives for a reason. We trying to, did he shoot back? No, he didn't shoot back. He probably had no gun. Most Black folk don't have no gun. They don't have guns, Maurice. Most Black folk ain't thinking about keeping no gun. They're walking. He probably didn't. Where he gonna get a gun from? You know he didn't. We're hunting. I guarantee you he had no gun. What was he gonna get a gun from? He probably was gonna use one of his. He probably went there, and it's not funny, I promise. I'm sorry. He probably went there with no gun, gonna use his friend's gun. Okay? Then when the friend got there and said, "Oh man, I thought you had your gun." So now you in the woods with no gun and you running for your life. Because you didn't have no gun. You didn't even bring a gun. Because I was going to use my friend gun. Remember, that's what he probably said. So how was it self-defense? That's what I don't understand. I go to what's your name? Tania. I hope I'm not pronouncing it wrong. And they do look at them like he was nothing. We have to understand, you guys, this is what I'm saying about when we do lives. This should be full. Black folks should care enough about their future. But right now, this truth is too much for some Black folk. This truth is too much for you. And I understand that. I have a whole TikTok. And I did put it in the comments. Okay, I'm gonna show it. This is my TikTok page. Y'all need to go check it out. Okay. And I've been fighting for the last few days on TikTok. You know, I get on there and I speak truth. And these Black folk, Black folk going against me. Because it was all about a white guy that came on there and was talking about coming to our hood and how we accept him and he felt good coming to the barbecue. And I'm like, y'all give these white folk too many. And I went on his page and I said, y'all giving this dude too many passes. We're giving white folk too many passes to the barbecue. I'm serious. Some of them don't even belong at your barbecue. Some of them ain't even trying to go to your barbecue and you're giving them an invitation. And that's where it started. But my thing is, we have to get to the point where we are understanding and learning about this stuff. They didn't have this on the news. Did anybody see this on the news? It wasn't on the news. I was trying to do a story about it last week. I couldn't find it. I could not find it. And I happened to find his name. And I said, that's his name. I seen the story again. I was like, oh my God, that's his name. But we're giving more love to Betty White than we did to Sidney Poitier. I didn't hear anybody talk about Sidney Poitier. Why are we doing that? What's going on with Black people that we gravitate to white folk? The worse they treat you, the more we gravitate to them. Why? The worse they treat you, the more we gravitate to them. How come? I don't understand that. They treat you like dogs. And we gravitate. We want to be friends. We call them friends. He said it was he called them friends. His fiance called them friends. Those aren't friends. Those aren't friends. Do we know a friend? What is the definition of a friend? Somebody look that up and put it in the comments. We have to know the definition. A definition of a friend is somebody that you can count on that's going to have your back. Why are we giving them these titles? White mainstream media knows these stories are racial. That's why they won't report them. You got that right. Yes, ma'am. But we'll get mad when one of our Black folks report it. Why you being controversial? Why you sitting up here talking like this? Why you acting so retarded? Calling these people your friends. These people that hung your ancestors. How you call murderers friends? How do you call murderers children's friends? Well, that wasn't them. They ain't killed nobody. Y'all, I'm getting a headache. I'm telling you. I'm going to check my blood pressure after this one. I'm telling you. I just can't make sense of it out of it. When I hear Black people saying they didn't have nothing to do with it. Oh boy. Okay. They didn't have nothing to do with it. Okay. Yeah, sadly, a lot of Black folks are lost in the sauce. You're right. We won't get them all. We will not get them all. And this is more true than we know right there. We can't get them all. But the ones that we can get, we need to get. We keep talking. I don't care. They get mad. I don't care. They get mad. I may have 10 to come against me. I may have 2 or 3 on my team. I don't care. I'm going to keep talking, and I'm going to keep the attention on these white folk because these are dangerous. They're very dangerous. And every last one that I know is taking medication. Every last one that I know is taking some kind of depressant, some kind of drug or medication. You have to understand the Bible called them serpent people. Why did God call them serpent people? Because he knew how evil they was. God calling them serpent people, you call them friends. Help me, please explain that to me. God telling you who they are in the Bible. It's in the Bible. Read it. Y'all Christian folk out there say, oh, y'all supposed to be loving everybody. That's not what his word say. His word told you to love your fellow man, which is your brother. Those ain't your brothers. He called them serpent people. He called them serpent people. Satan's children. Serpent seeds. That's what he called them. You're calling them friends. He never called them friends. He didn't tell you to call them friends either. He didn't tell you to marry or date them. Deuteronomy 7 talks to you about marrying and dating demons. Those are Satan's seed. You remember how everybody say God has a group of children and the devil has a group? Okay. You think that's not true for children? You can be some children and they are so demonic. And I remember this one, my daughter was working with in this youth thing, and one of her coworkers came and told her a story about a little girl that she witnessed this. The little girl was at dinner with her family. She's about 9. And the little girl was so bad. She was just a terror. Okay. And at the end of the conversation, at the end of the day, the end of all of this, the little girl said, my birthday is coming up. She said, and I'll be 9 next year. And this is what the little girl was saying. She said, I'm going to kill you. And she went around the table talking about she going to kill them. This was a 9-year-old child. 9. What would you do about that if your granddaughter came to you or your child said, I'm going to kill you when I get to be 13, I'm going to kill you. They're evil. Their children are evil. They're evil, period. They have an evil spirit, period. And they smile, and them devils know how to hide because they've hidden from a whole lot of us. I told you the story last week. Go on my page. I had a story that called them They're Still Dangerous, about that teenager. He went to the house of this white supremacy man who displayed that flag, right? You know the flag that they have, the one that they call history, and we call it a racist flag, okay? He displayed this flag outside of his house. This little black boy who don't even have the decent the mentality to know danger when you see a flag that shows you how I hate you, but I'm displaying it outside my house, and you're gonna come inside of my house for a party. He came inside the man's house for a party, ended up in the attic with a gunshot wound to his head, and they said, oh, it's suicide. And he got away with it. Okay? This is what I'm saying. Y'all, you guys are giving these people too much power. You guys walking into the death traps because y'all don't know friends from enemies. You got to understand who your enemy is. And we're not recognizing that. We're not recognizing that. Why not? Why not? It don't make sense. It don't make sense. I can't understand it. It hurts my heart when I try to tell people, young folk mostly, who don't remember. And you know what? It's our fault. And I do apologize. I'm apologizing to your parents, for your parents, because we didn't tell you how dangerous they were. We came to school with them. When I grew up, we were going to school. We were integrated already in high school. We were already integrated. But I still knew how dangerous they were. I didn't hang with them in high school. My mom wanted me to. I was, no, they crazy. I don't want to hang with them. They were drug out doing drugs, and they was doing all kind of, they was hoes, and they was drug dealers, drug addicts. They was doing all kind of stuff. And my mom wanted me to hang with them. I'm not hanging with them. I don't want to hang with them. They're dangerous. I knew that in high school. I knew that way back. I knew that. One girl, I went over her house and was going to catch the bus her dad was driving us to school, and we went in the house and going in the basement, right? Just trying to, wait, we was going to hang out until, cause I got there a little early. And I go in this basement and I see all this dark. I'm like, what in the, I'm like, I'm not coming. I mean, the paintings on the wall was so satanic, and I'm looking at her, and I'm in this dark, but oh my God, that was the last time I went over that house. I'm not going in their house. They're dangerous. I know that. And I'll never forget that. They own all kinds of drugs because they get away with it. They're kids. We got a school up here. These kids the black kids can go to the school and get drugs because these white kids have these drugs, and they get away with it because they're not looking at them. They're looking at our children. But guess where the drugs come from? That school, that college in the area. Got more drugs. A lot of white students got more drugs than you can go right there and get some drugs. You can go right there. They're not going to get caught. They're not going to do anything because their parents, it's a private university, and their parents got money to get them off of that. I'm just saying, these people are not friends, and we fail to realize who our friends are. These people are not your friends, okay? And we don't understand that. Why don't we understand that? Why are we forgetting this? Why have we not taught our children? Why did we drop the ball? We dropped the ball, you guys. We didn't tell our children how dangerous they are. Now we want to tell them how dangerous they are, and they're looking like, but I'm friends with Heather, and Heather was nice to me. Well, yesterday she went against me and she said some things, called me a nigga, but Heather's my friend. Because I've seen it when my granddaughter was in elementary. I'd go to school and I used to tell her, she, played with little white girls. They're dangerous. Grandma, they're friends. They're not friends. They're dangerous. And then until they actually showed her that they were dangerous by coming against her one day, and I happened to be there, and I said, they're dangerous. Now you understand what I'm trying to tell you? They're dangerous. Get you some black friends. And I even tell her like this. I say, even some of the black friends aren't going to be nice. You have to determine the black ones that are nice and the black ones that are coons and the black ones that are dangerous. And that's a shame that we have to actually decipher even the black people that we know. Who's the dangerous ones? Like Candace Owens, she's very dangerous for black people. Like Jesse Jackson, very dangerous for black people. Al Sharpton, very dangerous for black people. Roland Martin, very dangerous for black people. But we don't look at Vicki Taylor, who's safe. Professor Truth, safe. But then we have some others, like Jason Black, who's not safe. He's an agent. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all have to understand. Look at his show, The Business. It's terrible. And I'm going to keep saying that. Y'all going to find out later. That dude's not safe. He's an agent. I don't care what nobody say. Now that right there is an agent. But we're not deciphering the safe black people. We're following the same ones that we followed for years who told us to vote Democrat for my God, a political party that never, ever, 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 and never has done anything for black people. But we still keep gravitating to them. Please tell me why. We need our own political party. We need an independent political party. We need our own political party. I don't know how many times we have to tell you this. We need our own political party. Why don't we have our own political party? Because now I hear somebody, it's only 12% of us. Stop with that lie. Please stop. Do you actually believe that they're going to tell you that it's more of us than them? Do you actually believe that? They're going to tell you that it's more of us than them. We've been 12% since forever, since I was in high school. Do you still think it? We have no babies, right? We have no babies. It's more of them that died last year than us. But you still gonna tell me it's only 12% of us? That's a lie. That them devils not gonna tell you that that's a lie. They want to tell you, they would never tell you that we're the majority right now. They'll never tell you that. They'll never tell you. Biden said one thing in one of his speeches. He said, America is doomed, not just because of African Americans, but because by 2040, he knows that they're going to be the minority. They're already the minority, family. They're already the minority. But we don't understand it. We biting off the bullet when they tell us, oh, it's only 12% of you guys. No, it's not. But they're not going to tell you truth. Even if you do the census, they're not going to tell you truth because a lot of black folk don't do the census, right? So you're not going to sit up there and tell me that it's only 12. I got hair going down my ear. You're not going to tell me that it's only 12% of us. We've been around too long, right? So stop drinking their Kool-Aid every time they tell you something. They got the COINTELPRO. They got the FBA, the ADA, ADOS, and the FBA against each other. Why? Black is black. When they look at me, they see black. When they look at my African brothers and sisters, they see black. You got some African brothers and sisters that's going to rock with you. You got some that's going to coon out. You got black folk that's going to coon out. Those need to get together. The African American coons and the ADOS coons and the African coons need to get together. And the B1 African Americans and the Africans need to get together because we got two sets of black folk. We got the coons over here and we got the ADOS and, FBA that are down 1B1. Okay. But some are saying, oh, yes, I'm ADOS and I'm FBA, but I'm still cooning like Candace, I'm still going to be me and I'm still going to have my white friends. We don't need to rock with them because them white folk can't be trusted. They will come in and co-opt your function. They always co-opt and they co-opted Black Lives Matter. You saw more white Antifa children out there than you did anybody else, didn't you? You see more of them, didn't you, out there with Black Lives Matter? I'm telling you. You saw more of them out there. And black folk, don't do that. They gonna blame us for it. Who cares? You can blow up the whole neighborhood. And it gets me when black folks say, well, that's not, they coming in your neighborhood, they burning down your Family Dollar. How many black folk own a Family Dollar? How many black folk own anything in a black neighborhood? All of these foreigners coming there, burn it down. Well, I'm not going to, okay, let me just, okay, hold on, y'all. Let me rewind that one. I'm not condoning violence. Let's do that. I'm not condoning violence. But we don't own anything in our black ghettos. We don't own any businesses, right? Because they won't give you a business loan. We have more businesses now popping up with the pop-ups. And I've seen that we have tents. We're out in the parking lot in the summertime. You'll see them. I see the barbecue. I see the trucks, the barbecue trucks. I support them. And we have to stop and change our mindset, family. But we don't own anything in the ghetto. Now I see more businesses popping up now, with the little trucks, which is cute, the catering trucks, and I support them. But have on your gloves now. I'm just saying. Don't come here cooking the whole and you ain't got no gloves on. Don't take my money and then go cook my chicken. No, take them gloves off after you come from the register. Wash your hands, and then you can get your gloves and make my chicken. I'm just saying, okay? Because I love me some chicken. But I want us to start supporting us. One more thing I want to tell you. I have been selling different products, and let me just say one thing. If somebody is selling something and you saw it cheaper at Walmart's, now we're trying to come away from Walmart's, right? But if I sell a product and you've seen it cheaper at Walmart, don't get on the page and say, oh, we've seen that product cheaper at Walmart. Don't do that. Why would you do that? I had somebody do that to me. And I didn't know they had it wherever they saw it. Okay, I think they saw it at Amazon. I didn't know it. But my thing is, I didn't order it from Amazon. So I didn't know what Amazon had. But that black person, it just was on a Hebrew Israelite site. That's what pissed me off. So, and I'm like, Lord, we still have that white supremacy mindset. Please, you guys. We want to support each other's businesses. We want you come to me and message me and say, hey, I seen this, blah, 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 and this, whatever. But my thing is, do you go to Walmart's and the Walmart's will have a deal and Amazon will have a deal? You go to Walmart and say, Walmart's, I seen this cheaper at Amazon. Do you do that? No, you just go to Amazon and buy it, right? You don't have to announce anything. Well, I saw this cheaper over here at Katie's boutique or Ashaluka's boutique. I saw this cheaper at wherever. Okay, but I thought we were trying to get away from Amazon. Let's support each other. I see more pop-ups. I see more people starting their businesses. That's good. Start your own businesses, but don't be too expensive for one. And two, let's start supporting each other. Get away from Walmart's. How many businesses did you support Christmas season that I know a lot of Black folks still celebrating that Christmas? How many Black businesses did you support? I hope you supported some, at least one or two. I hope you didn't go and give Walmart all your money like you've been doing for the trillionth year, for the 200,000th year. I hope you're not still giving Walmart your money. I hope you're not still celebrating Amazon. I hope you are giving your money to a Black-owned business right now. And I hope you guys are getting to where you are storing up your food, okay? 72-hour food. I hope you guys are storing up your water, your silver, and your gold. I hope you guys are take your money out your bank, put it in your safe. You need to store up on that food and water. I'm telling you, it's coming, you guys. I'm telling you. I have gone to the stores and I'm seeing empty shelves. I'm telling you, if you guys don't hear nothing else that I say, start storing up. Every paycheck, go spend $10 at Dollar Store. Go spend $10 at Lido's. You have a store. What's the name of that store? I can't even pronounce it. Lido or something like Lido's or something like that. I can't remember. But they have like canned goods for like 38, 40 cents. Go stock up. Take you $10 and stock up and get you some rice and beans, canned goods. Get you some chili. Get you some. Just get you. Don't be trying to buy a whole lot of meat up. Get canned goods, perishables. Because if the electric go off, you're gonna be out with all that meat. You're gonna have to have a block party to cook all that meat that's in your freezer. I'm just saying. You're gonna feed the whole block, and then the whole block gonna know you got some food. I'm just saying. Don't do that. Don't go and shop and get all this meat. Don't do that. Don't get all these egg and bread. Get you some non-perishables, get you some crackers, get you some sardines, get you some Bisquick for some pancakes, get you some grits, get you some rice, get you some, I'm telling you, get your water, get your wipes, ladies. You know you need sanitary, get your wipes so you can keep all that fresh and okay, even during the pandemic. I'm just saying, make sure you got all of that going. Okay, get your medication. If you need medication, just have your extra medication aside. Pack your bag, have you a bag packed. So if you have to leave your house in emergency, have your tent, get your radio when you crank the old-fashioned crank radios, get that, get your tent, get your sleeping bag, get your boots, get your double t-shirts, underwear, socks, jogging suits, not jeans, because jogging suits are warmer than jeans are. Okay, if you caught outside in the cold, get your heater. You can have a little small heater. You put that small heater and you have an electric battery pack. I had a battery pack here. I don't have one right now, but it looks like almost like a cell phone. You get your battery pack and it'll charge up all of that stuff. And it's solar and it'll charge up your heater. So at night you let your battery pack charge during the night and you plug that thing up and you have a whole heater inside of your tent. I'm just saying, you got to do better. We have got to be prepared for what's coming. Y'all keep looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm telling you, I cannot express, I cannot beg you enough to be ready. Get your generators. I have generators. Get your generators. Get your let me see. I said my tents. Make sure you have your matches. Make sure you have your batteries, your candles. Make sure you have your lanterns or whatever you're gonna do for light. I have in this generator. It's got bulbs connected to it. You can get bulbs that run by solar. You can charge them at night, and you can charge them during the day, and you can run your bulbs at night. I'm telling you, I cannot stress people what's coming. We have to be prepared. We have too many warnings. We have too many movies on Netflix now that's telling you about the apocalypse and the Z Nations and the Walking Dead and all this crazy stuff. Y'all done took them vaccines. You know something's coming. You know that stuff is not all what it's cut out to be. I'm just saying they didn't have The Walking Dead for 10 seasons for no reason. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to say y'all. I don't care. Whoever took it, you took it. You didn't. I don't care. Ain't got nothing to do with that. Y'all don't. You don't have discernment. Like I said, we ain't gonna get everybody. But if you trust in your government right now and you know that it's for your demise, and I had heard something. I wanted to pull it up. That I ain't gonna pull it up right now, but it was on TikTok and it was about how they're trying to kill. They've always tried to kill us. And it's just so sad that we don't understand that. Man, it's kind of dark, ain't it? Y'all didn't tell me it was dark. It was so dark over here. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to be in the dark, but it is kind of dark, and it doesn't look dark to my screen, but it looks dark on the phone. I do apologize for that, though. But I just want you guys to be ready. I love you guys. I'm gonna keep on bringing it. I'm gonna keep on pounding it. I'm gonna keep on. Y'all get mad at me. I don't care, because I'm gonna keep on saying it to the rooftop. I'm gonna shout it from the rooftop. This is my endeavor to help my people to get ready. I need the ones that's be ready. Be one that's ready to go. Let's go. The ones that's not, okay, hang on the side. If you don't agree with us, have a seat, wait to the side. We'll be back, or you can get it and catch up. But we're not stopping for the ones that don't want it. We're not gonna stop and beg you to come on, get on the bus. Remember the flood, and the guy was drowning. He was on the rooftop and he was praying to God, send me a boat, and he sent him like 3 people, and he didn't get on no boat, and then died and said, God, what was boat? He said, dummy, I sent you 3 of them. Why didn't you get on one of them? Okay, he's sending people. He's sending B1 folk, Maurice Muhammad. He's sending people. That's my brother. He's sending him. Look his page up. He's sending him to wake us up. He's got some more stuff coming. I ain't gonna let it out the bag now until he's ready, but he got some stuff coming. Don't keep up with Maurice Muhammad. He got a YouTube page. Keep up with him. That brother got you. You got to be ready. We're not shouting from the rooftop, for no reason. We're trying to have your back, and you get mad at us because we're telling you their history and we're repeating their history, and you get mad calling us racist. Does that make sense? I told you I had a lady that did me like that on YouTube. No, Facebook. Okay. I was telling her, and she mentioned something, and showed this little white and black couple, baby and all this stuff. And she said, I told, we begin to talk, and that man called me racist. I said, lady, how am I racist when I'm telling you about their history? I'm telling you about their history. I'm telling you about what their history said they did to us, but I'm racist. Are you mad at them? When you gonna get mad at them? Have you ever been mad at them? No, you mad at your sister that's trying to help you to understand what's going on. People get mad. People get mad at me all the time because they say, oh, well, you just miserable, or you unhappy, or you speaking hate. And I've been called all kinds of stuff. I'm not unhappy at all. And I'm not miserable. One day try to put a curse on me, I put it right back on. God boomerang back to her. Don't play with me. You don't put your mouth on me. Don't put your mouth on me, because guess what? Everything you say comes right back to you in the name. Okay? I'm just saying. Everything you try to put my way comes right back to boomerang to you. And I'm telling people that you can't put your mouth on me. Be very careful, because I done already deemed it to come back to you. Boomerang. So when you trying to put stuff on me, you putting it on yourself. Don't play. I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them black folk. I fight for mine. I fight for mine. Any kind of way I can fight, I fight for mine. You will not put your mouth on me and think you're doing something, because I got that. I got that. But I didn't want to be on here long. I just want to say what I need to say and get up out of here. And you guys, oh, they didn't mess with my live, did they? I can't believe they didn't. I just have a dark video. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't know it was that dark because it looks light from here. But I do appreciate you guys coming on. I hope you like and share. And I hope you heard what I said. I said what I said. And I don't regret saying none of it. I said what I said. We got to stand sometimes, no matter what, no matter who don't like what we got to say. We're going to say it anyway. And I am here, and I was born for this. I was born for this. This is the only thing that I keep coming back to. I was born for this. Born for it. You got people that was born to do this. This is my seat. This is what I was born to do. I had a job that was keeping me awake and keep me work. I couldn't do what I need to do. I had to switch that thing up. I had to switch it up. I was at work all the time. I didn't have time for my family. I was gone all the time. I understand that. No, I'm not going to work for white folk like that. I'm just not. I had to put some things in order to do what I need to do now. I'm just saying. We got to do better, y'all. I'm not going to be on here long. I'm getting ready to go right now. Y'all have a good one. Listen to this video, like and share, hit the bell so you'll know when I'm coming on, because I don't know right now with my schedule. When I'm free, I come on. just I hope just if you like and share, you hit the bell, you'll know when I'm here. I think you had to hit the top bell and then let you know when I'm here all the time. Okay. Peace and blessings. Shalom. And love you. And have a good day. Rest of your day. And we're gonna end this broadcast, family. Peace. Go get them. Go and get what you need. Get your gold. Get your food, because it's coming, whether you like it or not. Peace, family.